Hey you guys, welcome to Dollar Workout Club Chest and Back Day. My name is Lynn, this is Natalie, and this is Drew. And as you see, we're wearing green, yellow, and red. So I'm gonna be showing all the modified movements in green. Natalie's gonna be showing intermediate in yellow, if you wanna follow her. And Drew's gonna be showing the advanced motions of today's exercise in red. So what we wanna first do is go over the core movements we're doing in the exercise today, just so you're familiar and know which color to follow. And then we'll go straight into the warm-up. Drew will tell us the workout we're doing and we'll jump right on into it. So the first motion that we're gonna be doing, they're called Spider-Man push-ups. Natalie's gonna show the green movement, what I'm gonna be doing. You're gonna come up to a wall, you're gonna have your arms straight out in front of you, just like you're in push-up position. And then you're gonna have them a little slightly wider than your shoulders. And as you come down, as she comes down, she's gonna lift one of her legs up towards the knee. Okay, obviously she's not gonna be able to reach the elbow, but you're reaching as high as possible right there. Then coming back out of the push-up, then going back down into the push-up, lifting the other knee up towards the elbow as high as possible and back down. This does require a lot of core strength and stability. If you feel like you're struggling a little bit at first, just do a small movement with the knee up, that's okay. Now Natalie's gonna show the yellow movement, her movement that she's doing for intermediate, for Spider-Man push-ups. So she's gonna be on her knees in push-up position. Again, her arms are slightly wider than her shoulders. You can see her back's really flat, her butt's down, which is great. She's gonna go down into the push-up, bring one of the knees up towards the elbow, back out, then come out of the push-up. Then go down again, bring the other knee up towards the elbow, back down and up. And again, realize when you're doing this motion, you're probably not gonna be able to get that knee at the elbow. That's fine. You're just reaching and crunching up as much as possible to really work those obliques and core movements. Drew's showing the same movement, the Spider-Man push-up, but in the advanced motion. As you can see, he's on his feet, his back is still flat, his butt is still down. He's going down, reaching that knee up to the elbow, back out, and back up. You can see that he could keep doing that in a fluid motion. Gets pretty difficult, but a great advanced movement. Next, we're gonna be showing deadlift. Now, Natalie and Drew are gonna be showing the deadlift that we're doing for both green, yellow, and red, because the movement is still the same. What is different is the weight you're gonna use. So for the modified green version, I'm gonna be using these heavy soup cans. Natalie's gonna be showing how you can even use gallon jugs of water in your home, and Drew's gonna be using some heavy dumbbells. As you see, they have their feet shoulder width apart, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna stick their butt out, they're gonna slightly bend those knees, and then they're gonna hinge down, keeping their back flat, all the way till they're about mid-shin, or as far as they can go, and you'll really feel those hamstrings engaged. Then they're gonna slowly come back up, really squeezing those glutes at the top. Now, I wanna kind of show the bad form real quick, just to make sure that you test this out in your home before we start the workout. What some people like to do is they like to hinge at their back and roll it out as they come down with the weight. Instead, as you can see right here, Drew's kind of hinging at his back. Instead of keeping it flat and lowering down, come back up, you guys. Another common mistake is actually squatting with the weight. So you bring and squat down with the weight. We're not doing that, okay? We're keeping that butt out, we're keeping our knees slightly bent, and we're just barely hinging down with that weight till mid-shin when you feel those hamstrings engaged and coming straight up and squeezing. Okay, maybe practice that a couple of times. We're gonna go on to the next movement. Natalie's gonna go ahead and show us the green or modified version that I'm doing. And this is the mountain climber burpee, which is very similar to just a modified burpee if you've seen one of our videos in the past. So you're gonna have a tall ledge, windowsill, chair pushed up against the wall, anything that's on a higher format. You're gonna place your arms down, you're gonna have your feet close together, then you're gonna walk your feet back one at a time, walk them forward one at a time, and then reach up, or if you feel like you can, do a small jump up. You could see her doing that a couple times, which is perfect. Now, intermediate is similar. You're still gonna be using, and this is the yellow version that Natalie's gonna do, you're still gonna be using a tall ledge or step to give you added support, but you're gonna actually jump your feet back and forth, like you're doing a mountain climber, then you bring your feet up and you're gonna jump up like at the end of a burpee. Go ahead and do another one of those. Perfect, so you'll do each leg, you'll step back, do each leg, jump up, and that's one, okay? Drew's gonna show the advanced version of these mountain climbers, which is on the ground. He has his hands in place, his feet are spread apart. He's gonna jump his feet one back, the other back, jump up, and then come back down, okay? So big movement, really getting that heart rate up. So make sure you focus on form during this exercise. Okay, and the last movement we're gonna do is actually I'm gonna have Natalie and Drew show, because all levels are doing that. Whether you're green, yellow, or red, we're doing the exact same motion. The only difference is how high you reach. So you lay out, chest flat, you have your arms reached out, you have your legs reached out, and then you're gonna lift them both off the ground as high as you can. So a beginner's probably not gonna be able to lift as high, and same for intermediate. They may not lift quite as high in the movement, while advanced is gonna be lifting much higher, okay? Really engaging that back. Be careful, go as slow as you need to, especially just focusing on proper form. So those are the exercises we're doing. Of course, you can follow us during the entire exercise, green, yellow, red, to determine what level you're at. We're gonna go ahead, and Natalie and I are gonna start the warm-up, so go ahead and follow us doing that while Drew explains the workout itself, okay?
All right, you guys, so what we got today is a 12-minute AMRAP. If you never heard AMRAP, it means as many reps as possible. 12-minute time cap. Here's the structure. You're doing 10 Spider-Man push-ups, 10 deadlifts, 10 mountain climber burpees, and 10 Supermans. After that, you repeat that same sequence again until the 12 minutes is up. 10, 10, 10, 10, and keep going until the 12-minute timer is up, and try and count your reps to see how you score on this, because we might be revisiting this workout in the future, possibly. So that's why it's called as many reps as possible in 12 minutes time. So after the warm-up, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Right now we're doing jumping jacks.
And we're moving into squats now.
And we're moving into squats now.
So just doing about 10 squats. For a beginner, I like to sit down into a chair or some type of step.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Just really loosening up, you guys. Getting prepared for this workout. 9, last one.
10.
All right, we're gonna open up and loosen up those chests and arms, especially since we're doing those crazy push-ups. We're gonna be doing about 20 self-hugs.
If you've been following along in the daily workouts with us, your arms might be a little bit sore from yesterday or the day before, but that's all right. It's okay to be a little bit sore. Actually working out through that soreness will help from becoming more and more sore.
Yep.
Absolutely.
This is going to be a long 12 minutes, you guys. 12 minutes usually goes by fast, but today it's going to go by really slow.
But think about it. You get this 12-minute workout in and you're done.
Yeah,
you don't
you're
have to go
done.
run 5 miles. You don't have to go work out for an hour and a half at the gym. 12 minutes, you're done.
Okay, the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna warm up those hamstrings by having your feet and your legs completely straight and then just bending down towards your toes. I'm not super flexible, so I can't reach my toes all the way, and that's okay. As I reach down my legs, keeping my legs completely straight, I'll start to feel those hamstrings really engage and warm up, okay? So we're just warming up those hamstrings for deadlift. Whew, just a few more. And then we're gonna start right into it. So make sure that you have your water handy, maybe a sweat towel.
Okay.
And we're gonna stay at the same rate for the entire first round, just to make it a little easier for you to follow. After that first round for the 12 minutes, we're gonna be going at our own pace. So go at your own pace and follow the workout on the screen, okay? You can do this.
Okay, ready?
All right.
You guys ready?
You guys
You
ready?
guys ready at home?
Yep.
You guys in
Make
your
sure you have a
position?
water
Yes.
bottle too. So if you need to take a water break real quick during the workout, that's okay. Have a towel and a water bottle handy.
I'm ready.
All right.
Let's do this. We ready?
3,
3, 2,
1,
1.
go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Nice job. Keep that back flat.
8, 9,
Woo.
10.
All right.
Got 10 deadlifts.
Grab that weight.
Ready, and go.
Make sure you're sticking that butt out, really hinging, keeping that back flat.
3,
We all might go down a little bit lower than the other person. It depends on how loose those hamstrings are. It's okay.
7,
Make sure you're breathing.
9,
Woo.
10. All right.
All right.
Good job,
Mountain
guys.
climber burpees.
Mountain climber
10 of
burpees.
these. 1, 2, 2.
Really engage that core while you're doing this, you guys, okay? Think of belly button to spine.
4, 1, 2, 5, 6,
We're almost there.
7, 1, 2, 8, 9,
Woo.
1, 2,
Nice job, you guys. Okay, getting down for the Superman. Remember, arms straight out, legs straight out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good job, guys.
8, 9.
Woo! Now you may need to get a drink of water in between rounds, and that's totally okay. But if not, go ahead and just keep on going. We're all going to be going at a different pace throughout the rest of the exercise. So go at your own pace, stay strong, keep focused on form, and if you need to take a break, go ahead and do so. We got about 10 more minutes left.
Those are getting hard.
Make sure you stay strong, you guys. This is a very intense, hard workout. We at Dollar Workout Club believe in working out smarter, not necessarily longer. So we're hitting all these muscle groups, building muscle, getting that heart rate elevated, and burning more fat in a shorter period of time. Okay, so just keep following the prompts. Make sure you move on from exercise to exercise, doing 10 reps of each.
The most important thing here is form. So if you maybe start out with the advanced and you feel your form starting to struggle, switch to intermediate or switch to beginner. The most important thing is that you keep your form as perfect as possible.
Nice job, you guys. Don't give up yet, all right? You're doing awesome. Keep that core tight. Stepping back, stepping forward at your own pace. It's okay if you're going faster or slower than me. Just keep following the exercise on the screen. Whew. Nice job. If you're feeling any tension in your neck, doing these Superman poses, it helps to make sure that your face is towards the ground. Okay? Don't lift up your neck like I'm doing right now, because that could actually put a little bit more strain on your neck.
That was getting really hard.
We're doing these Spider-Man push-ups. Try and get your chest as close to the ground as possible when you're doing the movement.
Great job, you guys. I know I'm already feeling it, so I know you probably are too. Get a drink of water. Keep pushing yourself. We're doing awesome. We're already a third of the way there, a little over that. You can do this. Try to reach that knee up towards your elbow a little bit higher each time, okay? It's really easy for us to actually try to, compromise form or go a little bit less hard because we're tired. But really push yourself. Each rep matters. Woo!
When you're doing these deadlifts, you really want to make sure that you're going down far enough so that you feel a really good stretch in your hamstring. Now your hamstring is this muscle right here, touching your glutes, your butt, to your knee. Good job, Drew.
Yeah, and make
Keeping
sure
up
you
a good
really
pace.
keep that back flat, okay? Don't run out your back. I know when we're tired, it's easy to do that. But you're doing awesome. Keep going. Keep good form. Ooh, that is starting to get sore.
Halfway there.
We are doing so good though, you guys. Keep on going. You're probably drenched in sweat. That's okay. Quick workout, seeing amazing results from it. The afterburn that you get from doing this high intensity of workout is amazing. They show that you can be burning fat up to 48 hours later, you guys. It's worth the pain, okay? Just push through. And remember, if you need to switch and follow green or yellow or red based on your level, that's okay. You could switch it up in the middle of the workout. This is about challenging yourself. This is your workout.
Oh, man. I'm getting worn out on those.
Make sure to hydrate, okay? You're losing a lot of fluid sweating out in this workout. Make sure you get a drink of water.
All right, guys, we're 7 minutes into the workout. We have 5 minutes left. Keep strong. Keep that pace that you started at the beginning. This is where confidence is built, when you start a workout and you finish it. I know if maybe you're working out in your living room by yourself, you have nobody to hold you accountable, let us hold you accountable. Let the club hold you accountable. Post your time, how many rounds you got in the comments below. This is where self-confidence is built, when you prove to yourself that you can say you're gonna do something and then actually do it.
You're doing awesome. Natalie's right. This is a great time to keep track of your rounds, you guys. You could do this workout another time and really see how you improve. Woo. Keep focusing on form. I know we talk about it a lot, you guys. Form is crucial, okay? If you need to take a second to recalibrate your form, that's okay.
This isn't the time to slow down. This isn't the time to give up. This is when you want to push. This is when you want to go harder. When you really want to focus on form. Not let your form get compromised because you're tired. If you need to drop weight, that's okay. But focus on having perfect form.
And we really are coming into the home stretch, you guys. You're over 2/3 of the way done. So don't give up. Keep pushing yourself. Just realize you're less than 1/3 and you're at the finish line, okay? So keep going. Woo! Definitely hitting me. Try to challenge yourself the last couple of rounds. Challenge yourself, of course, to keep good form, but challenge yourself to go maybe a little bit harder, push a little bit faster, or maybe even try one of the other modifications. If you're doing green, maybe try one of the moves in yellow and see how you feel, okay? Just really keep going and don't give up.
If you're like me and you're doing red and you're getting to those 10 Spider-Man push-ups, I only got to 6 and had to take a break this time. So don't beat yourself up if you have to take a break. Just get right back onto it and push yourself. Finish strong.
Good job, Drew.
All right.
Oh, man.
Good job, guys.
All right, good job, you guys. Hopefully you're keeping track of your rounds.
Just a little more than 2 minutes left. We got this. Finish strong.
Oh, man. We're at the home stretch, you guys. Don't loosen up, okay? Don't give up. Don't go weak. Push yourself. Remind yourself there's only a couple minutes left. Giving it your all 100% of the way through. These are short, intense workouts for a reason. Okay, get the maximum benefit by really pushing yourself past what you think your limit is. And if you take a break, you can pause, or you can just jump right back in. Doing awesome. I know as I start to get tired, I'm kind of struggling a little bit with the form, which means I'm going a little bit slower. And that's okay. Just keep pushing yourself. Focus on good form, knees slightly bent, butt sticking out, lowering to the ground. Concentrate on that form. You guys were so close. We have just a little over a minute left. You can do this. The last minute's the hardest minute. You got this. Woo. Almost there. You guys, last minute. Okay? Push. This is where you dig deep and you push it. These last 50 seconds are gonna be hard. Try not to take a break. Try to push through the whole way till the very end. And remember to breathe.
Come on, guys, 30 seconds left. You got this. You can do 30 seconds.
Crunch time. Good job. Woo. Almost there.
Make sure and keep good form. Even if you're rushing here, you want us to finish sprinting, but you don't want to finish limping. Don't hurt yourself.
We're almost there, you guys. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Done.
Awesome.
Nice job, you guys.
Good job, Reds.
You killed it.
Good job,
And
yellows.
you doing
Yep,
Reds
good job,
with me.
greens.
Ooh,
Man, you
man.
guys, that was an intense workout. Get a drink of water. Let's calm our heart rate down a little bit. And we're gonna be going into stretching, which is vital. Okay, it's something easy to overlook, especially right now when we're really tired. But now is the time for us to stretch those muscle groups that we worked on today. I'm gonna go ahead and have Drew, if he can kind of show some of the movements and the stretching we're gonna do. So the first move we're gonna do is kind of a yoga pose. It's called downward dog. As you see, he has his feet planted on the ground, his arms straight out in front of him, and he's just really stretching out that back and those hamstrings in this move. I like to show, I'm not very flexible, so it's okay if you have to bend your knees while you're reaching out like this, okay? And just stay in that pose for just a few more seconds. Good job, you guys. 3, 2, 1. All right, lower that down. We're gonna be going into a chest stretch, which they're gonna be showing how you could do that on a mat on the ground. I'll kind of show you how I could do that on something that's stable, like a wall, fireplace, anything like that. So you're gonna lay down, you're gonna have your hands straight out in front of you, and you're gonna rotate slightly to one direction. This is gonna really stretch out that chest muscle. Another way you can do that is if you use something like a wall, or I'm using the fireplace, of course, you could do that same motion,
Switch.
okay? And then switching over to the other side. Really rotating, stretching out that chest muscle. From doing those push-ups, you guys, this should feel like a pretty good deep stretch. Oh, awesome. I'm barely starting to get my breathing down. Whew. Takes a little while to recover, that's okay. Okay.
Doing a crossover stretch for our back. Legs out in front of you. Bring one leg over. And with the opposite elbow, so if it's your right knee, you take your left elbow, put it on the outside of your right knee, and push that body in the opposite direction of your right leg. And push off of the elbow to really get a good stretch down the whole spine.
And remember that if you're sore later tonight, these exact stretches, or the next day, these exact stretches are perfect to do later in the day. You don't have to only do them once. It's very common to be sore after these exercises, and it's good to do these stretchings throughout the day.
Are you guys proud of yourself? You should be.
Should be.
You just spent 15 minutes focusing on yourself. We give so much, especially as moms and women, we give so much of ourselves to everybody else throughout the day. To give yourself 15 minutes in the morning or the afternoon or the evening to give yourself permission to focus on yourself makes you feel better throughout the whole entire day. You get a chance to not only get better physically, but it's also get those endorphins running and get a mental boost and encouragement throughout the day too.
And don't worry, guys. We deserve it too, right?
Yeah, guys, I guess the guys are good too.
Oh,
right,
man,
I'm
great
done.
workout, you guys.
Oh.
You did awesome. Great workout. Thanks for visiting Dollar Workout Club, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Woo!
Something that I've really personally struggled with in the past is the all or nothing mentality. So what do I mean by that? Well, when I decide I'm going to do something, I am all in and I do it 110%, which is not necessarily a bad thing all the time. It's good to have drive and ambition, but the problem with being 110% all in and perfectionism is that perfection is a myth. It doesn't exist. Nobody's going to be perfect 100% of the time. So when you demand perfection from yourself all the time, inevitably you're going to fail. And when you fail, you feel horrible because you've demanded perfection from yourself. So I see people do this all the time, myself included, with their diet and their nutrition. They start a new diet plan and they say, I'm gonna do it perfectly and I'm gonna do it exactly by the book. I'm gonna weigh every gram and measure every cup. And then what happens? You go to your kid's basketball game and you go out to celebrate, you go for pizza afterwards, and that pizza wasn't on your meal plan. So you say, well, I've screwed it up, I might as well just use the whole weekend and then I'll start again on Monday, right? And you end up eating ice cream and pizza and you just go crazy because you've messed up your plan, you've blown it anyways, you might as well just start again on Monday, right? You're setting yourself up for failure if you do that. The same thing happens with your budget. Let's say you set a really good budget and you're aiming to have a savings goal for the month, or you're aiming to pay off a certain debt. You're doing really good. And then let's say all of a sudden you decide to take your kids out to Chuck E. Cheese or to the movies that wasn't planned in your budget. And you say, well, we've already screwed it for this weekend, we might as well just blow a bunch of money and start again on Monday, right? That all or nothing mentality doesn't work, because when you go off plan, then you don't have a plan and you set yourself up for failure. So what I've learned is that ditching the all or nothing mentality was one of the healthiest decisions that I could have made. So let me give you an example. With my workouts, I used to get really frustrated when I would work out from home and my kids would come in, they'd say, Mom, 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 I need this, I need that, or Mom, hold me, right? And I would get frustrated because I felt like my heart rate's gonna stop if I'm gonna quit this exercise. This is frustrating. I'd get really frustrated. And then I would just say, whatever, I'm not gonna do this workout for today, and then I'll just start again tomorrow. And constantly I was saying, well, I'm gonna start again tomorrow. So I was getting really behind in my plan. And somewhere along the way, I learned that if I gave myself permission to ditch that all or nothing mentality and remind myself that just doing something is better than nothing. So I allowed myself to modify my workout, where maybe I did a squat where I was holding my 1-year-old, or I gave myself permission to stop and run to the fridge and get my daughter or my son some milk and then come back. I gave myself permission, if I needed to take a 20-minute break and then finish the workout later, that was okay. And along the way, I learned that losing the all or nothing mentality, being kind to myself and giving myself permission to make changes to my plan made me more successful in the long run, and stopped myself from feeling like a constant failure because I couldn't keep up with the perfection.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We really love you guys here. Don't forget to follow us on social media at the handles below.
And the best way to get in touch with us is to leave a comment in the section below, in the comment section below. We read all the comments, and that's the best way to get a response or an answer from us.
Yeah, and don't forget the hashtags, you guys. Hashtag Dollar Workout Club, hashtag DWC recipes when you try the recipe of the day, hashtag DWC workouts when we're killing it. Hashtag. Let's do this. No, we love you guys. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.